Saggies, all my Saggies, welcome to Vivid Vibration and to the desert. I hope y'all are doing well. Saggies, y'all have the destroyer and the mother, the bridge and the nectar. And I just kind of feel like identity is definitely what we are about today for my fire signs, but there is just this idea of breaking through an identity. Like, that is not who the fuck I am. That is not what I stand for. That is not what I want. That is not da 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 da. I feel a little bit irritated, honestly, but like angry and aggressive. And then you have the bridge and the nectar. And this is just kind of the idea of crossing over to what you really want. I feel like definitely for my fire signs, identity. But in order to really fully embody our identities, sometimes we have to release the ones that have been handed to us along the way. All right, Saggies. That's good, my loves. We have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, Santa Muerta, the King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Well, this was in Leo's read too, the Three of Wands, going on a trip. I feel like there is definitely this sense of, like being done with something and almost just kind of like getting your things and going. I don't know how that'll play out for my Saggies individually though, because obviously these are general reads, but it feels like there's very much a quick decision, and this quick decision seems to be like something that really brings you back to life. Because I feel like whatever that destruction is that you were experiencing, or that you are going to experience or have experienced, because I don't know where you're at in this energy. Um, it's that identity, but it's like when you break out of that identity, when you finally make the move, it's almost like it just like brings you back to life. Have you ever just done something and you were like, you really wanted to do it, but you never did, until you're just like, you know what, fuck it, what do I have to lose? What am I, what am I gonna do with this? Um, like the worst that can happen is they say no. Like that's just kind of like a motto that I have study lived by my whole life. Like what so they say no. Well, at least I know I tried. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of that energy though. Is just kind of like that. Like even if I know the answer is going to be no, I'm going to do it anyways, because it just has to be done. There's that sense of urgency. That sense of urgency of like I have to break out of this identity that somehow I found myself in, so that I can really bring myself back to life. But that means, like doing away with whatever it is that's holding me back, and taking action towards, the things that I really want to do. I mean, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, you've got some major player energy here. I just feel like the sense of like, I'm stepping up, I'm taking action, I'm doing this. Um, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, there is very much that sense of like, what do I have to lose? The worst they can do is say no. I don't think they're going to say no though. I really don't. I don't know how, like what this is about for you, but I'm curious. All right, Saggies. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Yeah, the world. Something definitely coming to an end. The King of Wands again, King of Cups, y'all. I love that. You have all the kings. No, you don't have the King of Swords. But you have the King of Wands twice, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of abundance. I just feel like you're going to be able to really, whatever it is that you're moving towards quickly, whatever this sense of like, well, I have to do this, fuck it. There is also like, again, followed on the heels of that energy of anchored in, knowing that you made the right decision, knowing that you went in the directions that you needed to go because you're seeing the results that you weren't seeing before, however that plays out for you. um, I don't know, it could be just starting a business, right? And just being like, okay, I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna dive in, and I'm gonna like So I don't get all the followers that I want. So I don't get to do get all the things. Like, does it matter if I'm doing it because I'm passionate about it? It doesn't. It doesn't, you know? Like, the numbers are great. What matters is whether or not your heart's in it, right? Knight of Wands and Seven of Cups. Yeah, because I just feel like that point for you is that idea of like, I don't really want to do any of the things that are available to me. So I don't know. It does feel a little bit like that idea of like, well, I have all of these options available to me. I have these safety nets. What I don't have is the one thing that I want. What I'm not doing is the one thing that I want to do. And so rather than fall back into the safety net, I'm just going to, you know, like leap forward with faith, and like see how that plays out for me, because these safety nets just aren't cutting it. Yeah, I mean, like that's how I feel like you feel in this moment of decision, whatever that decision is for you. The gem and the seed. Yes, because it is that idea of like, because what are you passionate about? You know, like what is it that you do that like makes you happy, that brings you to life, that makes you feel like excited to wake up and to do this thing, or to, you know, like to experience this experience. There's something that you've really wanted that you haven't really done. And there's so much value in there that it won't let you go until you at least try. Whatever it is, it's tugging at your soul. It's going to keep on tugging until you do whatever it is that you're afraid to do. And I don't feel like you're doing it because you don't have any other choice. I feel like you're doing it because it's the only choice that makes sense to your soul, and you're tired of not listening to your soul. And I love that for you, Saggies. I would love to know how this resonates with you as an individual. Please do share, give me a comment, like, share, subscribe, book a read, whatever you want to do. But yeah, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Hopefully I'll be back up to regularly scheduled videos here moving forward. Definitely going to do the best I can. But again, thank you so much for spending some time with me, for sharing your energy with me. And yeah, I will see y'all again soon. Bye.